NERDSoul.
Woo! Haha. Lay LK at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing in StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, chilling with another wonderful episode of That's Right, NERDSoul Gaming. Big shout out to the one and only ARCKATRON, who's doing this thing. Usually rocking on that Marvel Contest of Champions. You know, I know that it's tough out there. Many of us are on, kind of like lockdown, staying outside and, trying to stay safe. And I figured this would be a good time to try to play a game that I've never played before, ever. So many of you might know, I am a huge fan of Sonic. When we did the superpower list, pretty much, considering who's the best or best first games between, not Marvel, Mario, Donkey Kong, and Legend of Zelda, I was like the first game that I, was blown away by, first game that I loved the most was Sonic's first game. I was like, Sonic's first game was, mind-blowing, crazy. Sonic 2, still crazy. And then Sonic and Knuckles might be my favorite. But, I never had a Sega CD. So I never, ever played, Sonic CD. So I figured, hey, let me go in and check it out, see what it's like, and see if I like it. See, how I feel about it. See how it plays, all that good stuff. And see how well I can do with a game that I never, ever played. Also, just hang out and talk with you guys on some cool stuff when it comes to Sonic in general. Oh, okay, I got, we got some magical stuff. I don't know what we're doing, but, we got some magical stuff. All right, let's see. I don't know where this is putting us. Oh, snap. But yeah, pretty much what I want to do or wanted to do or always want to do is kind of talk about either games that we haven't played, for the most part, or games that, we've always enjoyed from our childhood. And I mean, you see me play a lot of like either old school or old schoolish games, you know what I'm saying? Because, that's my flavor. Unless I'm playing with, Kaiser from What Had Happened Was, we usually rock out to, like Division or something like that. And we'll probably play some Division or some Apex. Well, maybe not Apex. We'll probably rock some Destiny. Yeah, I really enjoy Destiny, but that's also because I'm a huge Halo fan, and since Destiny plays a lot like Halo, not exactly, but it plays very similar to Halo. And I enjoy that energy, just the way the buttons work and all that good stuff. That's my thing. So pretty much when it comes to this or any other session that I'm on lockdown, you can kind of pretty much guess that you're going to be seeing something like retro-ish or something like a little more playful, hopefully. So my first question to you is, what game have you never played that you always wanted to get into? Because I saw this on Steam for like $4 or something, so it's like I was kind of like, it's a slam dunk. It's easy to pick this up. Or is there a game that you haven't played in a long time that you really love and you're like, I've been putting some time on that joint in a minute, and I need to get my my physical up on that game. Let's see, but when it comes to my fault. All right, cool. All right, make sure I ain't dead. Make sure he dead. Big shout out to ARCKATRON, but yeah, I really want to just get into what we got going on for streaming. Like, what are you streaming right now? What are you streaming right now? What are you playing? And what haven't you played in a long time that you're trying to pick up? Because for me, I'm like, Sonic Sonic CD. I was like, all right, let me play it. Let me see how it is. Let me see how far I go. Or also, what else did I pick up? I picked up something. I think I saw Jet Set Radio or something. I was like, oh, word. So I picked that up. So that was just a fun pickup because I was like, it's like under $10. Come on, man. It's like, it's always fun to pick up those old school joints. It's like, oh, word, it's like $6 or something. It's like, word. And I think there's a humble bundle for, what is it, like Capcom stuff, as well. So, you know what I'm saying, that's a good thing, get a little of that Capcom love. I know they got a lot of, they got a lot of, let's see, they got, a lot of Mega Man in there as well. Let's see. All right. So All right. Cool. All right. Cool. We see. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. We see him. All right. We got him. We see how he running his game now. So word. All right. Cool. No doubt. All right. You know what I'm saying? Get that doctor up out of here. But I really enjoy like this joint. I think it's hot. I think it's hot fire. Just the feel of it, at least right now, I'm digging it. But I picked up Jet Set, and I think, what else did I pick up? I feel like I picked up another game. I can't remember it right now. But yeah, like Jet Set, picked that joint up and enjoyed how that rocked. Enjoy how that worked. Oh, all right. Word. No doubt. Oh, snap. Got your boy Metal Sonic in the house. All right, word. I guess we gotta, we gonna have to deal with that. got the future joint. But when it comes to like those games that, we're picking up as far as, like those small picks, what are those joints that you get? What are those joints that you always go to? Like, yo, if you see it and it's only a couple of bucks, what are you grabbing right now? Because for me, since I'm at the crib kicking it, I'm like, word, we got some Sonic, all right, we can chill with that. We can do that. We can enjoy some Sonic, and we can also make sure we try to get 100 rings. I don't know if that joint is gonna work out, but we'll see. Between this week or between this week and last week, hopefully you've been, kind of staying safe-ish. What is like the main, like the main focus of you and your gaming? Are you just like playing to have fun? Are you playing to beat something? Are you playing with friends? Are you kind of like one playing this joint right now? Like, what you up on? Cause alright, cool. Alright, word. Or are you doing a lot of like, that new, what's that? Well, not really that new, but that new-ish sale. That new-ish sale for Rainbow Six that went down, because that's another joint that was hot in them streets last week, where I was like, word, people still jumping on that Siege. And let me know if you digging that Siege, because big shout out to Dad, who was on my IG, asked me if I was playing fighters, and I'm like, I ain't playing fighters yet, but that doesn't mean I can't play it. Let's see. See if I was playing fighters. Oh, homie got. All right, word. Homie got. Like that's how he popping with the boomerangs though. All right, cool. But like, let me know what you're playing, because in most cases, especially if there's like some type of crossplay, I can rock out with y'all and at least have a little bit of fun. Because somebody was asking me if I was playing fighters, and I hadn't picked it up yet because I'm like, yo, I'm probably out of my league when it comes to fighters. But that doesn't mean I can't have a good time, and you know what I'm saying, y'all can whoop up on me and I can whoop up on y'all at least a little bit. Oh man. Like y'all can whoop up on me, I can whoop up on you, possibly, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, homie is not playing with them. Homie is not playing with them joints. And he ain't giving me no love neither. Ain't no love in the heart of the city, boy. And also when it comes to you know, this quarantine in general, are you even looking at, you know, news as far as gaming? Are you up on, you know, what's going on, or have you kind of like tuned out due to, you know, all the cancellations, everything that's closed, and everything that's, you know, getting axed when it comes to the games right now, or the gaming events right now, because it's not a good look, especially in like the larger metropolitan areas. Like, I'm in LA, so you know, a lot of stuff is canceled here. You know, they had the hashtag LA shutdown. But then you also got, you know, you got events, or you got things like, or places like, GDC was canceled, E3, WonderCon, which was going to be like, you know, that hotness. But at least for me, because I had a lot of cool stuff planned for you guys, or for any of you guys that were gonna come, you know, see the kid at WonderCon. You know, I had some cool stuff planned for you guys, some cool, fun, engagement-y type things, and you know, I was just excited to see y'all in general. Let's see, let's go and see how many of these we can slam. You know, just seeing how you guys are moving now. Like, are y'all guys moving a little more safer? Y'all still like, yo man, as soon as an event is open up, I don't care, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, your boy with them boomerangs, son, trying to take a brother out. Let's see, hold on, alright, work. But next up, I did want to talk about the reports of Xbox. You know, Xbox, you know, coming this year. I mean, well, PS and Xbox are both coming this year. And you know, you got this whole idea of, you know, like, this is going to be like the strongest gaming PC, you know, essentially the strongest gaming PC you've ever seen in your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you better recognize kind of thing. And there's been a lot of people reporting it. I mean, I know, you know, Microsoft got to do, you know, they got to do their thing. But do you care? Do you generally care about the Xbox being touted as like the strongest, you know, this is like the strongest gaming PC? Because I've seen a couple of articles pop up about how strong this is, and it's, you know, it's your strongest gaming PC out there, blah blah blah. Do you care? Like, are you really interested at all? You know, are you even thinking about the Xbox? Because I know there's a lot of people that's like, so like, it doesn't, like, the strength doesn't matter. Like, are you gonna have what's your third party support about to look like? You know what I'm saying? Man, zone 2. But yeah, it's because I've noticed a lot of that this week, where it's like, oh, it's so powerful, you know, it's so ahead of its time, you know, everything, all this custom stuff, and I'm just like, it's weird. I like kind of don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not interested. But as a PC gamer, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's hard, a little harder for me to care like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I'm not tripping. Also, with the reports of how fast this is going to be, are you a, you know, PlayStation gamer that's like, yo, I might actually have to get down with this due to the strength that you know what I'm saying, that you're seeing? You know, are you like, yo, I'm feeling like I might have to get down with this, and rock with it a little bit. At least pick it up because of the complete backwards compatibility and the new games that who knows how we won't. E3 being canceled kind of messes up the. I don't know if I'd say the launch. But definitely the beginning of the, how, you have the beginning of your press tour for your new system. And, it kind of messes things up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of messing things up a little bit, for people in there trying to, essentially just trying to, snap. But people, essentially trying to trying to release their system, and I don't know, hopefully not only release their system but get eyeballs on it, because it's how am I going to even get eyeballs on this thing if there's not going to be an event? But I guess people what's it, Black Hokage was talking about we can just watch the the Microsoft conference or whatever. So that's an opportunity too. You don't have to have E3. I guess it's just the hype that's always around it, and I guess it also feels like it's it always feels like something that's gonna always be there, and I guess that's just something that you're just used to. You're it's E3. It's E3. It's E3. You know what I'm saying? You're how is there not an E3? You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be something that is interesting in my opinion. As far as how this is going to play out, what their rollout is going to look like. You know what I'm saying? What does their rollout say? What does their rollout do? After 4 or 5 months, 6 months or whatever. How does any of this stuff work? With no E3. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, they do have their own events, so they could probably team up and do, their own, live press event or whatever, where it's, very virtual. But, I think it's just one of those things where there's so much media involved with E3 that it's just kind of expected to kind of happen and be used as the ability or be used as a strong arm to kind of keep things going, when it comes to as far as getting the word out, people knowing about your product, and just beginning the general hype of your product in general. In this case, being the new Xbox, the new PS, the new PlayStation, and what it's going to mean for us as far as players. Will crossplay always be involved? Stuff like that, and how much further will they be able to push? Push the industry, push the genre in general, and regardless of that, regardless of systems and all that, are people going to be able to have fun? Is it going to be something that they want to play? Because many times there's there's games that oh, look at all these kind of effects, but it's is this game fun? Do I want to play this game? Let's see. Oh snap. Alright, hold on. Oh, it took a brother out. But let's see. Besides that, we got let's see, what is it? We got took a brother out. we got the Humble Bundle dropping, or this already dropped, like I said. We got the X-Men news. Also, I'm inviting everybody that's listening to rock out with me on Destiny or Apex, depending on what I end up playing this weekend. I also got some cool stuff planned. What is it? Cool stuff planned coming up next weekend. Not sure how logistically it's gonna work out, but that should be fun. Alright, getting a little flowers on the water, boy. Let's see what we got. And we also got ARCKATRON's joint that's actually still rolling, doing well. See, 3. Oh, hold up, do we get any we ain't got no bubbles? Come on, man. What are bubbles at? Alright, cool. I'm about to say, you know, don't put a brother down like that now. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, hold on. Alright, cool. Can a brother get a bubble? Get a bubble. Can a brother get a bubble, please? Ah, there we go. And get up out of here. Because brothers ain't trying to play all that. Like, brothers ain't tripping with all that. So, let's see. This game, you know what? This game actually kind of takes me back. It really has that, like, it really gives me like a Sonic 2-ish type of feel. Now, I will say when it comes to Sonic games, I've always been against the water levels. You know what I'm saying? They always be trying to take me out. So I've always hated the water levels. As you saw, brother got dusted at least once or twice in the last zone. So I mean, twice in the last section. So you know that's not a good look. All right, word. All right, cool. All right, word. And walk through this. Cool. See if we can get back up to some air. Alright, word. Dope. Alright, cool. Got a dragonfly trying to take a brother out. Alright, word. Rocking that future flavor, son. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. Word. 74 might get an extra life off this joint. Alright, word. Oh, also, I just saw this come across the desk. I saw this is weirdly just got shared in my timeline. How many of you guys are rocking out to the Apple Arcade? Because I don't know. Are there a lot of people that have their you know what I'm saying, iPods and iPad? I mean, not iPods, but iPads, and are like really rocking that Apple joint? Like, are you feeling that joint? Or are you already on something else like Switch, where you're like, I'm not interested whatsoever? Let's see. Hold up. Oh, let's turn it around a little bit. Oh no, never mind. Oh snap. Alright, word. Let's see if I can hit. Alright. It's weird. This thing messes with your depth perception like crazy on this. Alright, word. Doing this, trying to take a brother out. This is the last joint. That it? Alright, cool. I actually got, no, maybe I did. Did I? Alright, cool. Yeah, I actually got one. Alright, word. Still gotta hold out my girl Rose, though. Alright, not bad. You know what I'm saying? Good. That's cool. Got a little extra life, so that's cool. So I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I gotta give these joints some props. It's taking the brother back a little bit. This is nice. And I remember, like, the play style is very reminiscent as well. And that's a fun thing. You know, just having that kind of like play guide with you where it's like, all right, cool. I know kind of what to expect for like the responsiveness and all that. Let's see. Get my money up. You know what I'm saying? Oh snap! Can I do this? Yeah. Let me see. Where you at? One more time. Where you at? Alright, let's see. Where did he go? Alright, there you go. Alright, word up. Once again, like I said, hate that water. I got that water. Alright, let's see how this is gonna roll for real. This is interesting. Let's see. Alright, this kind of. This is super difficult. I feel like 2 might be harder than this. Yeah, I feel like 2 might be harder than this. Maybe I'm slipping. Maybe that's just like this one particular boss. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. You know, Zone 3. I'm not mad at this, guys. But yeah, holla at me. I'ma holla at you down in the comments. Let's talk Xbox 3, not 360. Let's talk about the Xbox, what is that? SX, S1X, SXX? Well, talk about the Xbox SX, 2X, whatever it is. Let's talk about that. And also, let me know what you think about that Apple Arcade. And if you dig in the arcade or not, and you know, if that's really your thing. If you're not in the Apple ecosystem, are you interested in becoming part of the arcade? Or if you are in the Apple ecosystem, are you interested in dropping some time apart from any other gaming that you already do that might be like mobile or something like that? Lastly, what are you playing during your quarantine-ish time? You know what I'm saying? Are you like, yo, I'm just chilling, playing my old faithfuls? Are you picking up something brand new that you've never, ever played before? So guys, that's it. Holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you down in the comments. I'll holla at you later. Peace.